fantastic. He has a great seam presentation. He can just nibble it off these decks a little bit, and these decks are doing a little bit here in Abu Dhabi. And then Bumrah is just fantastic. I mean, you never know if you're going to get a Yorker that's going to break your toe or a bouncer that can really rush you. And he's got great skill. He was able to swing the ball a little bit in tonight and swing it away and kind of showing off his skill. I think when you've got a target of 200, it allows the bowlers to go out there and kind of express themselves. We saw it with Ashwin, we saw it with all the seamers. They were just fantastic tonight. All round, India just dominated this game.
Let's talk about Ravi Ashwin. Back in the side for more than 4.5 year absence, 2 for 14 replacing Chakravarti. What did you make of his performance tonight?
This was expected. And I was backing him to play this match because this match was all about using your experience and handling the pressure, because it was a very important match for Team India to win and come back into this tournament. And it's never easy for someone who's making a comeback in white ball cricket after 4.5 years. He was a last last minute replacement in the team, because he didn't play any T20 format before this World Cup squad was announced. But today he has got a lot of variation up his sleeve. But he was so accurate as far as his line is concerned, not giving everything away for the Afghanistan batsmen, not allowing them to free their arms. And I think he's an intelligent bowler, and that makes him very, very special. And I hope he continues to have a long run with this Indian team.
I'd love to see his daughter's reaction to tonight as well, because ahead of this tournament, when he wore that blue jersey for the first time in 4.5 years, he said that his daughter looked at him and said, "Daddy, I haven't seen this one before."
It's always in whites.
Great stuff to have the family involved. You had to post that on Instagram. Google Pay safe hands. Well, Hardik Pandya, he copped a bit of a knock while batting, but showed some bravery out there in the field and didn't walk this one down.
Well, I thought all the Indian fielders were great tonight. Jadeja especially. I mean, I think he was robbed of that last catch. Not to take anything away from Hardik's fielding tonight, but they were all great. All the catches under these lights. We've seen a lot of catches go down in the past in other tournaments that have been happening here in the UAE. Tonight, all of their catches were held. But Jadeja, shame. I even tweeted about it. I felt he was robbed about it. He was just fantastic. I watched him charge off the boundary, get into the inner ring and take that catch. Unlucky.
We watched that live. What did you think about it, VVS? I thought it was a fair catch.
It was, and I was surprised, but overall that's what you expect from Jadeja. According to me, he's the best fielder not only in this Indian team, but in the world. He's an excellent fielder, great throw, very across the turf, and India is really lucky to have someone like him. And I thought it was a fair catch.
Let's take another look at it here. Dale, we watched it live. You're shaking your head watching this replay.
Yes. You could see it when he's got it in his hand, even there where it goes down, that second that he's got it, he's actually holding it really hard, At some point you have to hit the ground. I mean, your gravity is forcing you down, but that's out of his control. It's well within his control. Unlucky.
All right, the plan from India from here is that they need to continue to win big. They've got Scotland and Namibia, and they need Afghanistan to beat New Zealand. What needs to be the approach from there? They just need to stay positive, I guess.
Need to stay positive and need to stay ruthless. Today I thought only area which India requires to address is the last 5 overs. They considered 56 runs. Now that can have an impact on the net run rate. But otherwise, I think the approach has to be replicated. The intensity with which the batsmen played has to be replicated. And both Scotland and Namibia are decent enough side. We saw Namibia had a good game against Pakistan yesterday. Today Scotland also did well against New Zealand, even though the margin of the loss is huge. But it's great for someone who are playing their first T20 World Cup to play in that fashion. But India has to just focus on their strengths and express themselves just like the way they did today.
I've got to ask you about the breaking news today. Your good mate, Rahul of India. What's he going to bring to the table?
Experience, his work ethic, the knowledge he has got, and his communication. A lot of these guys have worked under Rahul, under 19 level or India A level or NCA. And I think the way he has served the country, in his playing days, there's no better servant. His commitment towards the game, commitment towards Indian cricket is unparalleled. So it's a right decision. And welcome, Rahul. I'm sure you're going to take this team forward. And I'm really looking forward, how Rahul will help these youngsters to realize their potential. And one of the important things is to win ICC trophy, whether it's 50 over 20 there's a 50 over World Cup. Next year there is a World Cup, T20 World Cup in Australia, and there's a World Test Championship. So Rahul and Team India has got a lot of things in front of them, and I wish him lots of good luck.
He's all class, isn't he, Rahul Dravid?
He's the best. I remember when the IPL came around for the first time, we were playing in Chennai, a test match.